Well, ladies and gentlemen, it happened again. I have these guys to blame for it because they don't pay attention. It is what it is. I mean, what am I supposed to do, right? I'm glad everybody's okay, but this shit is frustrating. You know what I'm saying? It sucks. Well, let's see what the damage is now.
There's like little plastic things.
Well, good morning, everyone. As you can tell from the title of this video, it's unfortunate, but I got rear-ended again. Go figure. It really sucks that I have to make this video again, because it was completely non-deserving. Like I had honestly, folks, you guys were supposed to see an autocross video today. I went to autocross this past Sunday, and on the way back home, there's a lot of things happened, and I'm gonna be here to sort of explain what happened. Basically play by play. I was on the freeway, and it's not a 4-lane freeway, it's a 2-lane freeway. So I was on the far left lane, and as I was going, I noticed that traffic was picking up, so obviously you're gonna slow down for traffic. Now, about 2-3 cars in front of me, I witnessed an accident. A lady in an SUV was not paying attention for whatever reason and slammed right into the back of a sedan. Now, the accident, the nature of the accident itself looked terrible, because it just, like, the sound of the impact and the amount of cars that were involved, it was just like, the moment that it happened and the moment that I heard the impact, I was starting to look around for an escape route. I looked over to my right on the far right lane, and it was completely open, so I dipped over to the right lane, and I basically sort of avoided all kind of I avoided all kinds of trouble, which was great. I was like, alright, cool, I'm not involved, awesome. But then something inside me was telling me to pull over and at least check to see if they were okay, because like I said, the nature of the accident, it just looked terrible. So I started pulling over into the shoulder. There was a lady in an SUV behind me. Now keep in mind, this is all when the right lane is still completely open, so I really don't understand why this lady did this way. But I pulled over into the shoulder. I was really far to the right on the shoulder, and the lady behind me was behind me, so I was like, oh great, she's pulling over too, which means that there's more witnesses to this accident. One of the things I really don't like about what's going on nowadays is that if somebody witnesses somebody get into an accident, they don't stop, which is wrong, because you need to make sure that the person is okay. There needs to be witnesses to the accident. It can really help somebody clear things up in terms of insurance and whatnot. And since I had a dash cam, I was like, well, you know, maybe this could be of some sort of help. As I was pulling over into the shoulder, I slowed down to a stop. For whatever reason, the lady hit me from behind, and it sucked, because the moment it happened, like the moment I felt me getting hit by the car, I was like, great, you know, it's like, it's pretty much over, because the impact, it seemed like she didn't even hit the brakes, to be honest with you guys. I think what it might have happened is this: she was behind me on the shoulder preparing to stop, and she looked over to rubberneck the accident that just happened, and she didn't realize that I was stopping right in front of her. And by the time she realized I was coming to a stop, it was too late. I'm just really disappointed. It is currently May 21st, and May 21st is never a good day for me. It never is. It never was from the year 2013 on to this year. Every single year on May 21st, something has to happen. I don't know. I don't know the meaning behind it. I really don't know why it happens this way. But I still try and find a positive outlook on things. I really don't care about the car anymore. To be honest, I don't care about it anymore. I'm really sick and tired of having to deal with this. This is the second time I've had to deal with this sort of thing. The car has, from like right now, it has absolute zero value whatsoever. I can't resell it, and if I do, I'm only gonna get like maybe $6 grand for it, which sucks. But I guess that's the nature of the beast, and doesn't mean I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm still gonna keep it, but you know, there is that very small possibility that the insurance might write it off. I highly doubt it. But I mean, it still sucks. It's still heartbreaking because one of the things I don't like dealing with is dealing with insurance companies. I just don't think it's fair. I never thought it was fair from my very first accident. I never thought that was fair. I never think and even like what I don't understand is I was being a good Samaritan and it bit me in the ass, for lack of a better word. But the car is fine, it drives fine, I'm fine, I'm feeling okay. Like I said, I'm just a little bit heartbroken and a little bit stressed and disappointed, mainly because I have to deal with insurance. Nobody likes to deal with insurance companies. Nobody likes to deal with accidents. Nobody likes to have, especially a car enthusiast, have their car at the shop for too long. And more than likely, I'm gonna have the car sent over to Nova Auto Body. So I'm really just over it. I want to just move past it. That's more money out of my pocket because I have to pay for my deductible until her insurance reimburses me. So it's just more money. It's just like money. Like you know, it's unfortunate. However, I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason, and this probably happened to avoid something further down the line from happening, such as a speeding ticket or anything really. So I'm kind of thankful that everybody walked out okay, especially the people who got hit onto my left-hand side. That accident just looked terrible. But it could have been avoided. It really could have been avoided, especially from my end. I should have just kept going, or I should have just pulled over a little bit further forward. But at the end of the day, it was her fault because she needed to pay attention to the road and pay attention to me, especially after an incident like that. You need to be as alert as possible. It's unfair, it's stressful, and if the owner of the Explorer is watching this video, I highly doubt she is, but I'm not mad at you. I just think that you should pay a little bit more attention when you drive because it's unfair. It's unfair for car enthusiasts like myself to have to go through this twice. That's why I was so stressed and I was showing disappointment and anger a little bit after the accident. But, you know, I went back to my dash cam to try and retrieve the footage, and the footage is corrupted. Go figure. So, yeah, I'm going MIA for a little bit, simply because I'm just really stressed and disappointed about the situation, and it really doesn't help. So, especially what's going on in my personal life, it just doesn't help at all. So, I do apologize for making this video. I didn't want to make this video, but just stay tuned. I'm going to be releasing the autocross video here shortly, but I felt like I should notify everybody about the situation, and what was going on and things like that. So, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you enjoy my content, and then I'll keep you guys updated on the whole accident situation as much as I can. So, thanks for watching. Peace.